You're watching the best Fox 10 Arizona Morning.
All right, let's check in with Corey because he's out and about someplace where they're bonding jeans.
Or making jeans into something else.
Or making jeans into James Bond? Or what does the bonding have to do with?
Explain it, Corey.
Yeah, what is it all about, Corey?
Get this, about 12 million tons of clothing ends up in the landfill every year. Here's a company taking cotton clothing and putting it in your house, but not in the closet. Details coming up in just a minute.
Oh,
there's the connection.
There's a connection. Yep. Bonded logic connected to
Earth Week.
Earth Week.
Yep. So it's this Chandler company that shreds old jeans and turns them into insulation. Talk about reusing.
Yes, good idea, Corey.
Well, what's he doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, man.
Belly button flint.
I think I got it all.
Oh, Corey.
Well, you want to look neat, don't you?
Well, yeah. I guess so.
What's wrong with me?
I know.
Look at that. You know what this is? It's not what I just pretended that it was. This is cotton clothing, mostly jeans, about 70% blue jeans in here. The other 30% all kinds of other cotton clothing. And as I mentioned before, about 12 million tons of clothing goes into the landfill every year while they're doing something else with it. Over here's David Chapman. You have put together an operation here. We love coming out to see it. This stuff turns into something pretty cool. I'm going to step aside so we can get a little better look at it. But you're extruding what out of this machine? And what's the process like? How does it happen?
This is Ultra Touch denim insulation here. This is a bad insulation that you would put either in the wall or ceiling of your household to control the temperature.
So we've all seen the pink stuff and the blue stuff and so forth. This is the alternative. And why do you guys think it's better? What's better about it besides the environmental impact? What's good about it?
Factors are definitely important about the product, but there's also a lot of performance advantages as well. For instance, sound absorption. This material absorbs about 36% more sound than
that would make sense.
Traditional fiberglass.
It does seem denser.
Definitely a higher density.
Let's take a little walk. We'll kind of head down the row here. And how do you gather all of this material? In other words, you've just chopped, or someone has chopped up these jeans for you. How does that all happen?
What it is it's clothing that's reached kind of the last stop of its life. It either got donated to Goodwill and they couldn't sell it, or is too damaged even to donate, and then we take that and we recycle it. We actually have a new company here in Chandler called Phoenix Fibers, which does that for us.
Oh, wow. So, so some of this stuff might even be local. That's
Absolutely.
Possible, huh?
Definitely. Particularly if you live in Chandler, it could be your jeans that we're looking at right here.
Oh, gosh. Now, what do you think is probably the most likely jean to end up in the stream, as we say?
I gotta say Levi's is pretty common.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's probably the most common one.
I think some of those old Wranglers might be hanging out there. They may not be as popular as at one time, except among the Cowboys. Now, this stack that we're seeing right there, is that what I was holding in my hand earlier?
Exactly. What that is 500 pounds of denim fiber. There's basically 250 pairs of jeans for each one of these cubes that we see right here.
The whole thing is so cool. Now, who are the typical builders that that are using this?
Well, you know, to be honest with you, most of the mainstream builders are looking at these kind of products today. So it's not just a specialty anymore. It's really becoming more mainstream.
So I assume when you first came out, it must have, your green builders and so forth must have thought, oh, this is awesome. But now you're kind of expanding into the mainstream.
Really into the mainstream and really the broad area where the average person can get access to this now.
Yeah. How does the price stack up against the others?
Price premium. You know, people here locally in the Valley can expect to pay maybe 15 to 20% more. And what that really translates to is maybe a couple cents more per square foot. So not a huge difference.
Very good. Well, you guys you're doing a great thing. And anything you can keep out of the landfill, of course, is always a good deal. And your new plant, that sounds cool, too.
Yeah.
Andrea's asking because she's in the insulation market.
Oh.
What does it like? How is it priced out, and what is it? Sure. Is there a cost per foot, or how does it work?
Per square foot, and the product we make is called R13 for regular 2x4 construction. You can buy that for about 50 cents per square foot.
Okay.
So relatively affordable.
All right. Well, Andrea's probably thinking about a tree house for Carter, right?
It wasn't me actually asking. It was actually Jennifer Dawn, our producer, in your ear asking. But I really needed to know that information, so thanks.
Well, now you know. Well, we're going to be here all morning long, and I don't know what the... Rick, you're a jeans wearer, right? You got
yeah.
some of those Calvin Kleins.
He's got Wranglers.
Yeah, I'm a cowboy.
Rick is kind of a Wrangler guy,
with the
for
starched,
sure.
crease down the front.
Oh, a little George Strait action.
You got it. Yep, little boot action.
Button-down shirt
You
all the
got
way
it.
up to the very top.
Nice and crispy.
Do they use that insulation in that building right there?
I don't know if this building is insulated at all. Rick is asking.
There's a little bit of insulation, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really need to be with this kind of a product, though, for what it is.
Yeah, Rick, we just leave the bay doors open all year long here, Rick.
Get a little breeze going.
We bring the outdoors in. Well, that's why you don't get blue lung.
Right. Blue lung.
All right. Thanks, Cora. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, see you.
That's so cool what they're doing.
You're watching the best Fox 10 Arizona Morning.
Well, look at this, you guys. Corey is at a place that's, really doing the recycling thing.
Bonded
Everybody
Logic.
talks about it, but this company's really doing it. Bonded Logic. They take clothes
Jeans in particular,
and recycle them into insulation.
I know. I love this idea.
Yes.
So
I was thinking about getting some insulation myself. You could put it around my desk.
Oh, really?
Kind of insulate the area.
From who in
From
particular?
everybody.
I find that the insulation is not only helpful within your home, but it's very, very comfortable as a sleep aid. This didn't work out anything like I thought it was going to work out. I thought it was going to be, more fun, and I'd be sliding down on this ramp and all, but... Murray, I'm stuck!
All right, there's...
Yeah, oh yeah. Everything's going crazy now. You just got a quick,
first you had us, then Corey.
got a quick glimpse of what we're doing during the break. I'm sitting here thinking, and she's sending text messages out.
Here's Corey out at Bonded Logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonded Logic is right, and that didn't work out like I thought. I thought it would be, I thought it was more like an amusement park here, but apparently it's an actual factory where things really do happen. And look, this machine is amazing. We're watching the final bagging process, if you will, of this post-consumer denim and other cotton clothing, and it's heading into houses all over the valley and perhaps all over America, because Sean, you were telling me that you guys are talking with Lowe's now, and which of course would be a huge get, and
Sure.
you might be pretty close to that deal, eh?
Absolutely. If you're from the Midwest, you're probably familiar with Menards.
Sure.
We're stocked in all the Menards stores in the Midwest, and we're in discussions with Lowe's right now. Hopefully September, you'll find us in all the Lowe's in the valley here.
Oh, that would be great. And do you find that you've got, in addition to builders and remodelers, are just regular folks who want to insulate their own attics and so forth?
We think the best part about
All
the
spaces?
product is that it's so DIY friendly. The average person can just get in there and grab this product and put it in themselves. They don't need to hire a professional, but...
Yeah, because it's not sharp. It's, really, maybe gloves, but nothing's going to get stuck in your clothing. And I think we've all handled other types of insulation. Those of us who are men, and it can be a little dicey at times.
It can be, sometimes you'll get some irritation, some redness, but you won't find that with UltraTouch.
Very good. Now, what's different about this? Is this dark-colored clothing? How does this work?
This is actually what we call a charcoal color, and this comes from black and gray denim.
Oh, how about that?
So we take all kinds
Well,
of
thank
denim.
goodness for the 80s.
Exactly.
No, that was the Stonewash era, I guess. Yeah, black was kind of big a few years ago. And where is this sort of insulation going to end up?
Sure. If you come down here, you can see that we're actually using this die press to cut it into panels. Now, these are acoustical panels that you'll find on the top of commercial structures, like perforated ceilings, things of that nature, to absorb sound.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Well, what other kinds of things are you pressing out, if you will?
We also manufacture insulation for consumer appliances. So if you own a Bosch dishwasher, there's a very good chance that you actually have our insulation in your home already.
You guys are geniuses. I love to see people have a great idea and just run with it. So, Sean, thanks so much.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, you too. Continued success. Bonded Logic is the place. So, again, if you want to know where your jeans are going. Oh, real quickly, you said you're buying people's. There's a place where you can drop off your clothing and
That's
get cash for it?
Yep, at 390 East Ray Road in Chandler. People can bring down their old clothing and they'll actually get a check.
Wow. Rick, how many pairs of stone-washed straight legs do you probably have in the
He's got a couple pair of acid-washed ones, too.
Oh,
remember those?
Yeah. And it's just not jeans, though, Corey. It's any type of clothes.
Yeah,
like my tie-dyes.
Made of cotton, I assume.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Yep, we can take anything made from cotton, whether it be a sweatshirt, jeans, you name it.
But your polyester bell-bottoms won't work.
Oh, they won't. What about my polyester leisure suits? Those won't work.
No, but the cotton ones will.
The tie-dyes?
The tie-dyes,
That one that has kind of the Western look with the pockets that kind of come down to the point.
Right.
Exactly.
Do I have to take the Lucky Strikes out of the shoulders?
No. We'd allow a certain amount of tobacco content. It's fine.
Okay.
Thanks, Cor.